Hey everybody, how you doing? I want to thank everybody again for liking and sharing my video, leaving comments on my last video. It's doing really well. The video entitled Reform, They Misread the Room. I had quite a few comments on that video, obviously because it blew up and it went a bit further afield, that video. I've had quite a few of the Farage apologists come into that video, just coming out with the same old arguments. We have to vote for the Reform Party because we don't want 10 years of Labour. And it's this whole voting for the lesser of two evils that have got us into this mess. We've done it for decades. First off, it was, well, we can't vote for, we don't want Labour to get in power, so we've got to keep voting Tory. And it was always voting for the lesser of evils. And the thing about voting for lesser of evils is you are always voting for evil. That's the whole point of it, and that's why we should get out of that cycle. So people can say, oh, we've got to vote for the Reform Party because if we don't, we're going to get Labour. Reform Party aren't offering us anything that we need. So why would we vote for them? And I've said this to the people in the comment sections. Right, explain to me why I should vote for the Reform Party. And they just say, because we don't want Labour to get into power. Well, that's not a reason to vote for a party. You know, the reason you vote for a party is because they're actually offering you something. And they're offering you what you want as a society, isn't it? They're offering you better conditions. They want to improve the country. And the main things that we're asking for is stronger borders. We want a total stop to illegal immigration. We need stopping, and we need the people that are already here deporting. We need a government to tackle radical Islam. Reform Party isn't going to do that. It looks like they're getting very soft on those things. So why would I want to vote for the Reform Party? There's nothing to vote for, is there? And I've said this before. You have to treat political parties like utility companies. If they stop offering you a good service, you switch to another utility company, don't you? You wouldn't dream of staying with a gas company just purely out of loyalty because you've always used that gas company, even if they're giving you a really bad price on your gas. You would switch just like that, wouldn't you? So why are you doing the same with your political parties? People have this misguided think they've got to vote for political parties out of some blind loyalty, which you don't have to do. That's not the point. You vote for a political party because of the policies they're offering you, not out of some tribalistic thing that is meaningless and pointless, that offers you nothing. That's what left us with government after government after government over the last, 50 years, just not listening to the people, not delivering what we want. So you're going to have to come to my comment sections with better arguments. I was even told that, that I should get with the programme or shut up. If that's the best argument you've got for me to come and vote for the Reform Party, they should just pack it up now, shouldn't you? If you're that weak on your arguments and your stance that you cannot offer up any legitimate reason to vote for the Reform Party other than to stop Labour getting into power, you may as well just give up now. Me personally, and I can only speak for myself, I'm voting for UKIP the next time around, unless something different comes up, a new party forms around Rupert Lowe and Ben Habib. I'm voting for UKIP. And I've had this as well. We're getting all the old Tory arguments coming out of the woodwork. The old Tory arguments that people used to use against the Reform Party are now being used against UKIP by Reform voters, saying that they'll never achieve anything, that they'll never get up the numbers. They're only polling at such and such in the polls. These were all criticisms that were put to the Reform Party 4 years ago. And look where the Reform Party got. They got 5 MPs in Parliament, for a start. It was supposed to be a beachhead. It turned out not to be a beachhead, did it? If that's a beachhead, it's a good job that the Reform Party wasn't the expedition party that landed on the beaches of Normandy, preparing it for the main force to come in. Because if it had been, by the time the main force arrived, the expeditionary force would have joined the Germans helping to bolster up their defences. If you want to use that kind of analogy regarding Reform Party, because that's exactly what the Reform Party has done. It's joined the very people that we're supposed to be fighting against. these liberal elites that don't want to listen to us, and the Reform Party has turned into that. We've got two Liberal Democrat parties now, the Liberal Democrats and the Reform Party. Lee Anderson himself corrected a GB News presenter by saying, we're not a right-wing party, we're a centrist party. That should tell you all you need to know about the Reform Party. And these Reform voters, they just can't seem to get these Reform supporters just can't seem to get their head around the fact that the Reform has done a complete U-turn. They've morphed into something else than what they were before the general election. That's why people are just, you know, getting their memberships back. They're cancelling the memberships because the Reform Party isn't what it was before the general election. It's completely changed. Totally. It's a different party. It doesn't represent the views and opinions of the people that initially voted for it. And that's something that these people just can't seem to get their heads around. Why people are so angry and why Reform is losing so much support. It's just something for you all to think about, isn't it? You shouldn't be voting for a party out of blind loyalty for it. You have to vote for a political party because it's offering you what you want. If it's not offering what you want, you don't vote for it. And that's what the Reform Party has done. They are not interested in mass deportations of illegal immigrants, which is something that's very, very important to the people of this country. 67% of people want mass deportations of illegal immigrants from this country. 99% of the Reform membership wants deportation of illegal immigrants. And now you've got a party that was promoting that no longer supports that. So what happens? All support collapses for it. People aren't interested. You're not offering what I want anymore. So I'm not voting for you. It's that simple. All right, so you can come with all your straw man, your no true Scotsman arguments that I've seen in the comments, all the logical fallacies you want. But it won't change the fact that the Reform Party isn't the party it was before the general election. They basically lied to us all. They conned us into believing they were something that they were never going to be. And that's what people are so angry about. And that's why we've seen this massive purge of anybody, right-wing, within the councillors and that sort of thing. That's why Rupert Lowe got kicked out, because they didn't like his views. His but not really right-wing views, are they? It's like it's kind of a centre-right views that he's got, common sense views. These are views that decades ago that both the Liberal Democrats and the Tories and Labour held. That they said, yeah, we should deport illegal immigrants. There's nothing controversial or far right or anything like that or racist about it. It's just the law of the land. But for some reason, these Reform supporters just can't seem to get their hand around it. Anyway, have a good day, everybody, and I shall see you in the next video. I'm actually going to do a live stream tonight, so watch out for that. It's going to be around 8 o'clock, so I'll schedule it and watch out for that live stream. If anybody wants to come in to the live stream and have a chat and discuss what I've been saying in my videos for the past few days, you're quite welcome to. It doesn't matter if you disagree with me or whatever. You're welcome to come into the live stream and chat, and we can have a discussion. Okay, so I shall see you all later at 8 o'clock. This is Vindicator, sign off.